Hello everyone, it's DA here. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you are doing amazing. Now, for a lot of us who are veterans in the game and who have been playing this game for a while, maybe a year or 2 years right now, one of the things that first came to our mind and one of the things we first experienced was when we hear Otis say, Otis is the Cephalon, Otis is the ship. Now, the first thing in our initial thoughts were that Otis is a nav computer, an artificial intelligence in the game, some sort of mainframe computer that we actually bypass and run through and actually the program that runs and controls the ship. However, over the past few updates and past few years, a lot of those changed because now we are having and acquiring more knowledge as far as what the Cephalons are and how they function. However, after the Octavia's Anthem quest, I began to have more and additional questions as far as what the Cephalons were created for and what their purpose is. As shown to us by comics, Suda herself, before becoming a Cephalon, was an Orokin minister herself. She was in charge of some of the highest roles within the Empire, and the problems and the reason why she became a Cephalon was basically due to her losses, as far as her losing her memory due to old age, and of course basically what I assume to be the scars of battle. And with me paraphrasing, she made up her mind that she had to do what is necessary, and while she was surrounded by a lot of the Dax soldiers, she went on and underwent the process of transference, which is a permanent one this time. It's something that I would look at and call transcendence. Now, what this does is that it puts an individual out of their misery while also still remaining and retaining their memory so they can live on as an artificial intelligence like we talked about and I said earlier on. Now, this also is one of those things that is not done for every individual within the Empire. Because if we look at some of the Cephalons that we have encountered in the game, other than the fact that we've encountered Jordis who was infected, but if we look at Samaris, if we look at Suda, and if we also look at Otis, they seem to be an individual of an important role within the Empire, either dealing with engineering, archiving data, or battle strategy. But this does not answer one of the questions about how Unhao is able to infect the Cephalon weave. Could it be that Unhao himself is a Cephalon or was once a Cephalon? Because if we look at his determination and his zeal and his goal to wipe out the entire Orokin and everything they stand for and all that remains, we can tell that it seemed to be suffering or be an individual who suffered battle scars and also suffered some losses, as far as he is blaming the Orokin for everything that he went through and everything he ever suffered. Now, we know of the transference system as far as who created the transference system. However, Unhao seems to have existed before the battle between the Orokin and the Sentients, which leads me to believe, as in theory, that Unhao may actually be the creator of the transcendent system, a permanent transference, the person who perfected the system that all the other Cephalons are now using. But then we also go on and look at how Unhao got into question as far as talking and communicating with Stalker. This could be that maybe he needed a body. He needed something that has individual access to the void itself, and also raises another question as far as if the Stalker himself is Orokin. And if so, since he had been to our ship and been to our Lisette, is there a possibility that we still have a piece of Unhao still left within the Cephalon weave, still left within the ship that even Otis himself does not know about? And yes, we have fought the war within. Could this be the rise of a war without? If you have questions, answers, and suggestions as far as what the next video should be about, let me know down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video and would love to see more lore on this channel, hit the like button and also subscribe for more. As always, it is DA signing out. I'll see you in the next one.